Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609. I'm in Capitan, New Mexico, and I've had a gentleman come by and visited. He offered to buy my breakfast this morning, and he actually brought me a 12-pack of Miller Lite, 16-ounce cans, which I treasure, and I probably will never drink them. I will mount them on my RV as a symbol of his friendship. Anyway, he is actually doing something a little different in camping. He's from Mississippi. He's headed up into Colorado. And he's going to go tent camping, and I'll let him introduce himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
I'm Jim.
Jim from Mississippi, and Jim is going tent camping. He's got a Honda SUV type thing, and he's got the back loaded with camping equipment. So Jim, tell us a little bit about what you do and how you approach your tent camping.
Okay. I call it the CRV RV, which is not an RV. I have done RVs before. I grew up with my family had pop-up campers, and we went camping up the river in tents. And I full-timed in a 28 or 30 foot, I think, Holiday Rambler Alumilite. Worked for the Park Service, south rim of the Grand Canyon, full-time, 3 years. So I know a little about RVs, had teardrops and other things. And I just decided to go back to the beginning, the way I grew up with my father on just camping on the river, and put out trot lines and wire baskets, which stay in a tent for a week or two at a time, and I enjoyed it. I can get places with my tent that I can't get with even the smallest RV. As of now, I mean, I'm getting pretty old, pretty long in the tooth for putting up tents, but what I do is I carry 2 tents, and I have a Kodiak canvas tent that's 10 by 10, and it's a very strong tent. And I go to a place, right now I'm going to Twin Lakes, up by Twin Lakes in Colorado. And I put that tent up, and I have a nice Teton XL cot. I mean, old people got to sleep, you know. And I sleep well. And then I use that as a base camp. I pay for 2 weeks there. And then I have a little Timberline, little nylon tents with I think it's a 4-person tent, and a sleeping bag and all for it. And I roam the mountains, and if I see a place I like, then I just stay the night or 2 or whatever down by a little creek. And then I have my home base to go back to. And I found it nice. This is the 2nd year I've done it. I have another one of these Teton tents set up down in South Mississippi, where I'm from. My friend has about 20 acres of land, and we put that up down there permanently. But it's just undoable this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's 100 degrees and the humidity's 100.
Well, do you have a cot? Do you sleep on a cot?
I do. It's a Teton XL cot, all from Amazon. Everything. I guess that's all we buy these days.
Really?
And it has a real nice cushion on it. And it's very comfortable.
What, do you have a 3-legged porta potty thing, or?
I have a regular old chemical porta potty.
Oh,
I put in the base camp, yeah.
Okay. Well, when you're on this trip though, what do you just use a?
When I go out, you know, from the base camp, it's Portaloo or something like that.
Oh yeah, luggable loo.
That's it. Just
luggable loo.
Bucket with bags.
That's it. Yeah, and that's fine.
And if the place has showers, and most of the place, I try to stay away from places with RVs and generators and. Nothing wrong with them. I've had them myself.
No, I understand.
I just want to get in the Outback if I can.
Well, let me show the back of your car here, because he's got it full of camping gear.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess, guys.
Well, it's like my Prius sort of when I was camping. But anyway, it looks like you've got 2 ice chests or 2.
I do. This one has all my cooking stuff in it.
Okay.
Pans and all that.
So you do a lot. Do you do a lot of cooking when you're camping?
I do. I have a Coleman stove, and then I have a little 1 burner just for coffee.
Okay.
Then this is 5-gallon water for when I go and there's no water.
Gotcha.
Which is nice. This is a Coleman, just ice chest.
Well, that's an aluminum Coleman.
It worked okay. It's good for about 3 days, but that's fine.
Okay, that's 64 quart?
I guess.
Okay, it's a big one.
Yeah. And you notice all the mess. Didn't have room for a suitcase, so this is my suitcase.
No, I believe it.
Top, and everything's just kind of stretched out there. And hidden behind, and I guess I can tell this, but I taught for like 27 years. And after I quit teaching, I went back to school and took photography. So behind all this is all kind of cameras and lenses and tripods and everything under the sun. And it's kind of hidden, so if people can't really look in and see it. But it's all there. So I do a lot of I do a lot of filming. I mostly do still photographs.
Okay.
Do birds in flight a lot, which I like, freezing birds
Very
in
interesting.
flight. It's fun. It's nice. It's a hobby.
Yeah. Well, how long have you been on the road so far?
This time, not quite a week.
A week. And how long will your entire trip take up?
This year, I need to be back by July 1st.
Oh, okay. So,
So,
you've got another 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of time. And it goes back to teaching. When I was teaching, I would get out of school in the middle of May, and my wife couldn't take her vacation until July. So June and half of May belong to me.
Right.
We don't have any kids, so I don't just take off.
Well, have you ever tried to sleep in your car at all?
I never have.
Okay.
I'm sure I could though.
It looks like you
If I
could.
set it up
Yeah.
a certain way, I probably could, but I don't find putting up a tent that bad.
So you're kind of doing a combination of motels and tenting and.
I'm doing motels to get used to the altitude
Okay, good point.
before I go up to 9,000 feet.
So you'll be at 9,000 feet in Colorado.
I will be.
All right,
And here we're what, 6,000?
6,500.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of good.
how far is it to your campsite from the Colorado-New Mexico border? You think?
I'm about 8 hours from here, so I don't.
Okay, so that's probably you're 4 hours probably. Well, probably 5 hours to the Colorado-New Mexico. Yeah, Colorado-New Mexico border. You going to go up through Taos and that way, or?
I am.
Okay.
And I was going to camp up there around the loop. What's it called?
Yeah,
The
the
Enchanted
Enchanted Circle,
But it's on
right?
fire, so
You're right,
and I can't go there.
that's one of the reasons I didn't go up there.
And I was going up by Ouray in Colorado,
Yeah,
but I can't get through. The highway was closed at Durango. 550, the $1 million highway is closed. The fire over there.
so you'll be
out now,
in Colorado for 2 weeks, you think?
probably.
Yeah,
At
well,
least 2.
Jim, thank you very much for taking
Sure,
time to
sure.
show us what you've got in the way of tenting.
But I will tell you this. I have to say it about the Honda. It's the only RV I've ever had that gets 34 miles to the
Kind of like my
34 miles to the gallon.
no, believe me, I had a Prius RV, okay, and no, but 34 miles a gallon in his Honda SUV is excellent. And Jim's been a good sport. I mean, he offered to buy me breakfast, and again, he brought me some beer. So, any of you guys that want to come down and bring beer, just let me know. But anyway, Jim is right, correct?
Right.
Anyway, Jim, thank you very much for taking time to do this because I appreciate it, and you've been very, very kind as a guest. You've done well. We've had some very interesting conversations, and I really enjoyed it. So enjoy your trip. Be safe. And anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products. I get a small commission, doesn't cost you a penny. And the rest of the story is keep your health, even though I go through a whole routine about it. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health, and stand guard at the door of your mind, because what you let in are ingredients, and let in good stuff and you'll feel fine. Anyway, from Capitan, talking with Jim. Jim's going tent camping. Adios, guys. Enjoy your life one day at a time.